get you reactions, but first let me just go over to my panelists at this point. I'm being joined by Smita Gupta as well as K.A. Shaji. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us. Smith, and I'm really sorry for keeping you, both of you, waiting for so long. We were expecting the results to come in earlier, but we're still waiting for them. But looking at what's unfolding right now, Smita Gupta, how do you look at what's happening? I mean, who would have thought the Rajya Sabha elections could have gotten so exciting, but quite a mirror for the political parties?
Well, I think first one really needs to look at the leadership of the BJP. The BJP is a party, its leadership is such that even though it looks invincible and it isn't a majority in the country, it will chase even a single seat. And that is why, they will,
Absolutely.
even in the Rajya Sabha election, they take it very, very seriously. And they have used, the usual, nobody changes sides without some allurement. So therefore, for instance, in Himachal, the Congress should have won this seat clearly. You have said that Abhishek Singhvi has lost a seat. Is that what you're saying?
No, we don't know that yet. He's on the verge of it. We don't know. The results are not out yet.
Okay.
He's on the verge. That may just about happen, but we don't know.
If he loses it, because there was a huge margin. It isn't like Uttar Pradesh where it was much narrower, where there were enough votes for 10 MPs to be elected, 7 from the BJP and 3 from the Samajwadi. But the BJP introduced an 8th candidate, making it 11 candidates. So over there, if the Samajwadi Party is not able to win its 3 seats, it will be much more understandable. Even because at the last minute, some MLA from some party might have crossed over. But in Himachal Pradesh, if Abhishek Singhvi loses, it's really huge, absolutely huge. By contrast, you mentioned Karnataka, where the Congress seems, as you said, to have an upper hand. I think the Congress leaders in Karnataka have learned their lessons. They are much more alert than I think their leaders in the north. Finally, I'd like to just say one more thing. If the Samajwadi Party Congress alliance in UP is not able to win its 3 seats, it's a big blow for the alliance, just as the possible defeat of Mr. Abhishek Singhvi in Himachal will be a big blow to the Congress party.
No, look at this. I mean, Smita, the dynamics, even if you're a person who's not looking at the numbers very closely, even if you're a viewer who's not taking keen interest in what's unfolding in the Rajya Sabha, this shift in dynamics is going to draw anybody's attention. Himachal should have been a clean sweep. And look at Samajwadi Party just 2 days after the big alliance that was announced for Rahul Gandhi. And quite frankly, since the Yatra began, this seemed to be the first big political day, 25th, when Akhilesh, Priyanka and Rahul joined together. And now you have even the chief whip who has resigned. You have at least 7 MLAs who have cross-voted. At least that's the count that we have. Hugely embarrassing at this point. That's the least one could really say. K. Shaji, but the South contours are very, very different. And one does see they seem to be taking these resort politics very seriously. I think the Congress has learned very fast and quick there, hasn't it?
The thing is the situation in the South is totally different from what we are now witnessing in Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. And more than what now shows is more than what the poor state of affairs in the opposition, it also reflects the scant regard the ruling party is giving to the democracy. They are totally fudging the people's mandate. And they are using, the party might have been involved, pressure might have been involved, also the central agencies might have been involved in taking away the MLAs of other parties. In the case of Himachal Pradesh, the state in which the Congress is ruling, we are now hearing that the ruling party MLAs are switching loyalty, and one of the senior leaders of the Congress party is getting the possibility of getting defeated. But in the case of Karnataka, the political situation is a different one. And among the southern Indian states, Karnataka was the first laboratory of BJP. That was the only state in which the BJP was able to gain administration on different occasions. But now, the organizationally, BJP is very weak in Karnataka. And their alliance partner, Janata Dal Secular, is also in a very poor condition of organizational structure. So they are very weak while comparing to the rest of India. So in Karnataka, the BJP is hugely divided, deeply divided, and most of the leaders are having different opinions about the national leadership, and practically the national leadership having very little clout on the local leaders, the disgruntled leaders in Karnataka. So the situation in Karnataka is totally different one, and that is why the Congress is now making major gains. Even after the election, in the last assembly election, Congress won. Then it took many months for the BJP to find even an opposition leader. That is the state of affairs in BJP, in the BJP's Karnataka unit.
That's true.
So the situation is totally different in the south. And also, there are, in the case of Kerala or Tamil Nadu, and even in the case of Telangana, the BJP is not able to make any significant electoral advantages in the last assembly elections. So, the situation, as you mentioned
earlier... In fact, Shaji, it's very safe to say, isn't it? It's very safe to say that what's unfolding in North, particularly as we see the Rajya Sabha elections, to what's unfolding, say, in Karnataka with the Rajya Sabha elections. The results, of course, are awaited, but at least with what we are seeing, it's very safe to say the political battle lines for the North versus the South are clearly drawn, and they are very, very different political landscapes.
Very different political landscapes. Totally agree with you.